Okay, all right. What are the two things that are in your bucket list right now?
I don't really
What is
have
that
one.
one thing that you really like about yourself and one thing that you do not like about yourself?
One thing that I really like. Um, I'd say that
Okay, where are you calling from?
I'm from the state of Chhattisgarh and I live in a city called Bhilai.
Okay, and how old are you and what do you do? I think you're a kid right now, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I am 14 years old. I just turned 14 like 3 days ago, and I'm a student. I study in grade right now.
Okay, and how is teenage treating you?
It's going on good. It's all right, I would say. Right now, I think the pressure of studies is like getting on me, but it's going on good.
Okay, okay, all right. Okay, so I'll ask you a question and tell me if you want the corrections just in case if you make any mistakes during the conversation or at the end of the conversation.
I think during the conversation, it would be all right.
Okay, let me ask you a few questions. So, what is that one thing that you really like about yourself and one thing that you do not like about yourself?
One thing that I really like. Um, I'd say that I have very nice creative skills, or you could
Okay.
say like creative skills. I would say, yeah, that I'm really good at that. I would say. I'm not trying to boast here, but I think that
Hmm.
is a quality of mine. But one bad thing about me would be I'm very lazy. I would say I'm a huge procrastinator because it takes me a lot of, I need to set up my mind to get on a project and start doing it. And I
Yeah.
think that's a very bad quality of mine. I need to improve on that.
Okay. So, as you mentioned that you are creative as a person, you consider yourself as a creative person.
Hmm.
What inspires you? And what inspires you and what basically triggers your creativity? What have you noticed about that?
Oh, I don't really have any as such particular inspiration, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't really know what inspires me. To be honest, I really love to paint. I think that's a good creative skill of mine. And I love to take nature as my inspiration and paint nature, trees and
Hmm.
plants and all of that. And even today, I was working
Yeah.
on like a sketch of a plant, like a potted plant.
Right.
Mm.
Okay. So, do you think painting is cathartic for you?
Hmm, I think so because sometimes I paint because I want to lift up my mood. I want a break from all my monotonous studies. But sometimes I have to paint because it depends. Like my grades depend on it, or my teacher has asked me to do it. Then at that point, painting is like a little bit like a burden to me.
Hmm.
But if
Hmm.
I'm painting with my own will and I just want to enjoy painting and just take a little time out from the monotonous, boring life, then
Yeah.
painting is nice. I enjoy it.
Okay. So it's cathartic for you in some ways.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's great. So who, according to you, is the best artist in India right now? And I know that you paint, but art comes in so many forms.
Yeah.
So any artist, like any artist, it doesn't have to be like a painter, but who's your favorite artist in India right now? Or maybe across all around the world, who you feel that, oh my God, that person is like blessed.
Hmm. So in like terms of painting, I really love Vincent van Gogh's work.
Yeah, the one who basically who cut his ears,
Or
right? Yeah, that Van Gogh. Yeah, can.
And like apart from painting, I really love to listen to music. I'm also learning classical music, and I really love Taylor Swift and pop singers and artists like that.
Okay, all right. So you know, right, that Van Gogh got success posthumously. Have you heard of this word?
Not exactly.
Okay. So posthumously means after death. So he got success after death, right? Like after he died.
Yeah.
Not even, yeah. So I just wanted to basically throw in that word because your grammar seems perfect. So that's just to add in your vocabulary. A lot of artists do get success posthumously, and that's pretty sad, right? Because not even his, I think he didn't even sell a single painting throughout his life, which is so sad, and he died like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So related to Taylor Swift, do you think that her songwriting skills are better than her singing skills, or do you think both are at par with each other?
Both are amazing. It's they're all right. I mean, I think they both are equally good.
Okay, all right. What are the two things that are in your bucket list right now?
I don't really have much in my bucket list, but I really want to learn new languages. So I think that is one thing on my bucket list.
Which language fascinates you the most right now?
Okay, so I really want to learn and like Asian language. Like I
Hmm.
started learning an Asian language in like 2021. It was
Hmm.
Chinese. And it was too difficult, so I gave up. But in
Yeah.
2022, I started.
Hmm.
I wanted to learn Asian language, so I started again. And this time, I went for Japanese, but I found that difficult too. So, like thinking, like going down the grades, I think now I
And
might
Korean,
now I
Korean might.
might
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, I have heard that Korean is the easiest out of all the three Asian languages that you mentioned, and Chinese,
Yeah.
Mandarin Chinese being the most difficult. So all the best. Uh, okay. So do you want to become a polyglot? Is that your dream?
I mean, I could become a polyglot. It's not dream that I really want to focus my time on. I mean, if I know one another language apart from Hindi and English, then it is good. But
Yeah.
if that language comes in without like spending hours and hours spending time on it,
Yeah.
just by like, spending 15 minutes on a daily basis, if the language is I'm able to learn that language just by spending that little time,
Yeah.
I may
Yeah.
try to be a polyglot. And I coming back to Korean, I tried learning how to read Korean, and I found it was quite easy. I can kind of read Korean now. It was easy.
Nice. Oh, that's amazing. That's a big achievement. You started off well. Hmm.
I can
Well,
read it, but I do not understand it.
no, no, but still, I mean, still, like that's a big thing because the phonetics and the way it is, the script. I mean, if you have learned that, then I think you will be able to learn the language also. But I guess, yeah, as they say, as you grow old, it becomes more difficult to learn a new language. So, God knows. Well, I'm very curious to know why an Asian language when European languages are more prevalent in the world.
I just find those languages very pretty. When you listen to someone speaking in Chinese, it just sounds so, pretty and like magnificent.
Mellifluous? You can also say mellifluous.
Yeah, that. And when you listen to a European language, I don't know why, but there is a little like sort of harshness, you could say. But I've
Hmm.
noticed in like Chinese and Japanese, the language, the intonation and all, it's the tone is very
Hmm.
soft, kind of. That's why
Okay.
I'm.
Okay. All right. All right. So what's your dream? What do you want to become after finishing your school and college?
So I was thinking of going for a government job or taking up a job in the law sector, and that's what I plan to do.
Okay. All right. And if you didn't have like if you could be paid for anything you do, if money was not an issue, then which profession would you choose?
Which profession would I choose? I love to watch movies. If I could just get paid for watching movies, that would be a good thing.
Oh, then you can become a film critic.
Oh yeah, I could become that. Yeah.
Yeah. You just need to have some good writing skills, and yeah, I think yeah, if you understand films, then why not? Okay, which is that one movie that you watched that really changed the way you think?
Change the way I think.
Hmm.
My thoughts and opinions are quite adamant in a way, you could say. I mean, it's very difficult to change my thoughts and opinions, and moreover, I don't really have any thoughts or opinions. So I don't think I've watched any movie that changed me as such. But one movie, it was one animated movie, Up. That movie, like really, I really loved that movie.
Okay, all right. Sounds interesting. I'll give you a quick feedback, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I think you're doing well. Your grammar is flawless. There was not even one grammatical mistake which I could point out. Your vocabulary is also good, and just keep practicing, and you're on the right path. Your
Okay.
diction is also good. Yeah. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions as of now.
Okay, all right. We still have 1.5 minutes left. So tell me what makes you happy these days? What are the things that make you happy these days?
Hmm. An afternoon nap makes me very happy because I don't really take afternoon naps usually, but right now my vacations are going on, so I have a lot of time. I have ample of time all day long, and if I take a
Okay.
small afternoon nap from like 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., it really energizes me, and I really love it.
Okay. There is another word for afternoon nap. Have you heard of siesta?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I'm writing in the chat box for you, so you can Google it after this class so that you can use it in your sentences. Okay.
Yeah.
So, so when they say it's time for siesta, that means like an afternoon nap. Okay. All right. I've sent you
Okay.
on the chat box. Please check.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you so much for your time. It was lovely talking to a bright girl like you. And good night.
Yeah. Have a good day.
You too. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.